What up, racer peeps? Finally got the 3.0 finished up. Got the upgrades that I wanted to put on it, and the fit and finish of the buggy was the best out of any Losi I've built so far. You guys may have seen my last video where I talked about the hinge pins and the all the rod ends on your camber links and toe links being nice and free now. The rest of the car went just as smooth as the first clip. You can see they must have revised some milling or something, because, or molding at least, of their plastics, because everything is nice and free. No beating on rod ends, pinching them, trying to get them to be free. The hinge pins were nice and free. You can't tell now though because the shocks are on it. Other than that, I mean, the kit went together flawlessly. I was missing one screw, so come on Losi, let's get that together. Somebody got to get it together in quality control over there. I've built the Losi 3.0 already before, and I got rid of it and wanted to build a fresh kit. Even though we're getting closer to the end of the season, I got a smoking deal that I couldn't refuse. So you can see I got the Reds R5R in there from my last 3.0. Might need to change that back to the black one if I go with these colors. I don't know, I just slapped a 10-minute paint job on it, just a rattle can paint job. Good practice body. Good enough for beating around on practice days. I can take the shell off and show you guys the inside and show you how I run my car, at least. What I like to use, at least. Everybody's got their stuff. Check the body out. Not bad for a beater 10-minute rattle job. Okay, Losi 3.0. Got some lockdowns on there. Haven't tried them yet. Been dying to try these tires for a minute. Thanks to Dirt Burners for actually having them in stock. I got a plate coming to fill this hole. The VP Power or VP Pro USA switch on the side. I believe Thunder Innovations makes it, but VP sells it. A couple stickers to make it look cool. Transponder number on the side there. Put the 3.0E front bumper on there. Seems to work a lot better. Get them accidental lawn darts, or you land with the front a little bit hard, just kind of keeps you from digging in to the ground like the normal nitro bumper. Why they even still make the nitro bumper, I have no clue. Why they can't just go to the one style bumper that would just, I mean, you could see my truggy over here. It even it has the E-shaped bumper on it, so why they're still shipping with the nitro buggy bumper, I don't know. It does weigh a little bit more, not very much. What else was I going to tell you guys about? I was going to run the dog bones in the rear. I'm not running them right now. I got a pack sitting on the wall there. I ran them on my last 3.0. So, but when I ran my last 3.0, I didn't even give the CVDs in the rear a shot. I just went straight to the dog bones. So this time I'm going to give the CVDs a shot, and then maybe give it a week or two of running it, and then try them dog bones, see if I can actually feel a difference. Most of the tracks around here are pretty smooth, so honestly I'm not even sure that the dog bones are really helping me in my area. Our tracks aren't exactly blown out or anything, maybe after a long race, but most of the time they stay fairly well together. Front bulkhead, aluminum, same as the old buggy. Aluminum servo saver, same as the old buggy. Nothing real fancy. I pretty much set it up completely stock because I want to know if the setup changes that I'm making are helping me. So I wanted to get a reimagining of the stock setup on the Losi buggy. So I went completely book setup, with the exception, the only thing that's not stock on it are the few upgrades I mentioned, which aren't going to affect performance really, is the rear shock tower mod. If I can get some better light, there we go. You can see I drilled out the holes on the shock tower. Definitely adds more traction. I already know I'm going to like it. I already know if I go to stock, I'm going to change it in 5 minutes. So that's the only thing that isn't stock on the setup. I went with the stock fluids and all that because the fluids will be changed out after all the diffs have been broken in and ran for a little bit. So those fluids usually don't stay. I like to change the fluids out at least a week or two maximum, 2 weeks maximum after running the car, especially when it's new. Let the diffs break in a little bit and put fresh fluids back in. Although I already am a freak about changing my diff fluids, so I keep them fresh, keep the fluids fresh on the car. Car, happy racer, right? Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know that the fit and finish was excellent. Oh, you know what? I just noticed one more thing that I did put on here as an upgrade. Same thing as my 3.0 before this build. Titanium shock tower standoffs. So, got them on there again. But other than that, stock, the build was good. It really made me happy that Losi was able to get them rod ends figured out and get the hinge pin problem figured out. The only thing that I really wish Losi would figure out is this freaking slop. I mean, it's a brand new car. It's not slopping my servo. And really kind of drives me crazy because when you're putting a car together, you can see that there's, 100 mils here slop, and then another 100 there or 100 there, and it all adds up to a mil or two, couple mils of slop at least. I mean, that's quite a bit of slop. Trying my best not to pull on that while I'm filming one-handed, pull on that rack, but you can see, and the bearings are all fresh. I mean, there's no reason for slop to be in the rear end like that. The front end, whatever, a little bit of slop in the front, that's kind of a lot if you ask me. The rear end, come on. Losi, you gotta get your game up on that. Because I can tell you right now, next year, it's going to be all about that updated MBX7. So, we're going to get that popping next year. Right now, I got too much Losi stuff to change brands. So, we're going to rock this out for the rest of the year and get onto the Mugen next year. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.